Hey guys, Robert Lunt here, Realty One Group, and I am here in Taylor Morrison, Firethorn Parrish, Florida, giving you a model tour of the Grenada. I'm actually going to do all 5 of these models, so go on my channel and I'm going to do some inventory models as well, and you'll see, go under the playlist, you're going to see model tours, and I'm actually going to start categorizing them by like community, I think, or by builder. So you'll see like Taylor Morrison playlist, stuff like that, like Lennar playlist, Polte playlist. So yeah, guys, this is the Grenada. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, just around 2,400 square feet, 2,399 to be exact. It's a 4-bedroom. This one is on a 52-foot home site, 52 feet wide, and 4-bedroom, 3-bath. And then this one, the base price is going to be around $452,999. If you're going to do a to be built, I do have a quick move in that was $539, just marked it down to $500,000. The HOA in this community is around 262. The CDD is one up to, I think they says like 162 on these home sites, or 163, right around there, that 160 mark on the CDD. And basically that's gonna have, they're gonna have a nice clubhouse here. If you're not familiar with Parrish, it's the new construction, basically mecca of the West Coast, like in the Tampa Bay area, in between Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota. And that's what my channel specializes on, guys. So if you haven't seen my channel before, make sure you're checking it out. Make sure you know about and ask about my realtor rebates, give you cash back. The builders pay my commission. Just want to state that clear. And I also do a discounted listing service for my clients, as well as, and you can check out my 5-star reviews on my Google or wherever, realtor.com, Zillow, they're everywhere. So but yeah, guys, go on my channel. It's got all kinds of educational. Go on under model tours. Like I said, I'm gonna make these separate playlists. Let's check it out. There's gonna be a bunch of these short model tours on there, so make sure you're checking it out. Grenada. I like Taylor Morrison. They're a better builder as far as just overall quality and just like features. I think they do a really good job when it comes to attention to detail. I mean, all builders are gonna have their flaws and their pros and cons. I like how this has the glass on the side of the door. They're gonna give you your video doorbells. They've got the extra high ceilings when you walk in, which makes it rather desirable, guys, because everyone likes, it doesn't matter how big the square footage is. If you have high ceilings, it just feels big. It feels bigger than it is. So, I mean, this is going to have a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom when you walk in, on the left or the right, depending on the orientation of the home. Try to make this go slow and not make you dizzy, guys. As far as features go, that depends on if you do a to be built or a quick move in. Like as far as like cosmetics, you can do structural upgrades, things like that, guys. As far as like 8-foot doors, if you want to add hurricane impact windows. So you're gonna have like this bonus dining room, like a formal dining room right here, and then it comes into like a little coffee kitchen with your pantry, good sized pantry, and basically an open layout. So this one has the gourmet kitchen. This one's not super decked out. They don't over modify their models, so it's not like a lot of builders. You'll see their models and then you find out it's $150,000 to get your home like that. Well, this gives you a realistic expectation of, this is a gas community, so if gas is important to you guys, this is right on, if you're looking for appreciation, this would actually be a full bath. So keep that in mind, it'll be a full bath. I believe the door is gonna be in the hallway over here. So this is just for, because it's the model and has to be handicap accessible, they have to put the wider door on there, but typically your bathroom would be here in the hall where these 2 bedrooms are. So, and this is a cool layout. You're gonna see what I'm talking about here in a minute. Actually, in my house, it's like this. It's interesting, like how it splits off like this. The two bedrooms kind of takes away from the room a little bit, but you know, it enables them, I guess, to fit two doors down this hallway to two separate rooms. Uh, Laundry room here, which is not like going off of the garage. We'll circle. Actually, let's finish this area first because I did come in and I looped around, so just so you can see that this is just basically like a little foyer area. You're gonna have your garage. You've got a little drop zone here. Air handler is towards the front of the house, so it's towards the garage. That's actually a really good feature because even though it's not in the garage, because when it's in the garage, it gets a lot of condensation, right? But you like it to be not like in the middle of the house, because if you ever have a leak and your drain ever backs up and water was to ever, the pan, sometimes these float switches fail and they don't trip the system. They're things that need to be maintained over time, and it's kind of hard to know if they actually work until they don't work. And then water could overflow out of your pan and then go down into the plenum down there, and then if it's in the middle of the house, start leaking into other bedrooms. But hopefully this one is so close to the garage, it'll just leak right out into the garage. I did kind of like that. It's rather intelligent. I don't know if they did it like that intentionally because of that, but that's one good benefit, I think, of having it there. So here's your living room. Great room, dining area. This is gonna have a screened in, not a screened in lanai, but it's a covered lanai. And then you're gonna have your yard is probably gonna go just like 2 feet in front of that, that tarp thing there. So right where the grass kind of changes colors, that's like your property line. So you could definitely get a good sized pool out there. 52-foot wide home site, like I said. And it's got this little bump out for your TV, which is cool because like if you wanted to have someone build like a shelf, fireplace thing, you don't have to protrude it out into the living area. It's already got the bump out there, and you can kind of make this like a flush feature with a built-in right there, like have someone customize a design right there. As you come through here is your primary. So lots of natural light with the 3 windows, especially if you got a nice water lot like this. Come this way, tray ceiling, lots of lighting. So I'm going to flash the layout here at the end of the video. I'm going to put the layout, the actual floor plan, and then I'll put in the base price. That's subject to change, guys, so just it's not really anything to it's just for today's date, which is subject to change. All the pricing, incentives, CDDs, all that stuff, it can fluctuate slightly, guys, depending on the year or the time of the month. So that's cool, guys. It has the walk-in closet that flows through the laundry room. So literally you can reach these 2 bedrooms and the primary and make it easy to get all the laundry done. And that's a pretty decent size walk-in closet, I would say. It's not bad, right? So you got a little area over here. You could probably, if you're going to do some built-ins, you could make that a little area as well. So, but yeah, guys. So, like I said, quick move-in right now. You've got this one, Grenada, for $500,000. Always great incentives, guys. Always good interest rates, low interest rates, and always gonna have like your closing cost incentives and stuff like that. Lots of floor plans in Firethorn to choose from. There's literally like 25, I think, maybe 30 floor plans. It's crazy. So on to the next one, guys. See you on the next video. 941-879-4730. 30, Robert Lunt, Realty One Group, MVP.